The old horseshoe, Ohio Stadium in Columbus, Ohio. It's the Ohio Bobcats and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, Ohio's head coach told me before the game he is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will go on the attack first. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. Coming off a splendid performance, more than 100 yards receiving and a couple of touchdowns. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Snagged out of the air. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. On the move, it's Jackson. Finding some room. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Over the middle, it's Smith. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Complete. Oh, it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understand the ball came out quick. I got to break, get Hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They'll run it out of the shotgun. There he goes. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Now the play fake. Makes a catch. Strong, firm tackle.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch. He went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Using the quick game. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. And the Bobcats line up to punt it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, Dave."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Complete. Great job by this defense knowing exactly where the marker was. He needed to get it to the 30, and they stop him at the 29. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. He'll keep it on the sneak. And he's not even going to come close to the marker on 4th down. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. Gives it on the option. They put the brakes on him at the 21-yard line, short of the line to gain, and now field goal or go for it on fourth. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. A penalty marker is down. If this is on the defense, the offense is going to have a choice to make. Do you dare take the points off the board and go for the touchdown? That fourth down penalty feels as if it is really going to be costly, but we're about to find out now. It's 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Makes a grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage, and did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage, you jam them, and it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process, and that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
So now it's 2nd and long. Say it. That's caught. It's Jackson. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and long. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The Buckeyes headed quickly to the line.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Buckeyes need to pick it up on 4th down. 4th down, say it. Converts on 4th down, still going. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Here's Sayin to throw. Pulls it in, it's Jackson. Corralled and brought down by the defense. And after that last completion netted a big fat 0, they're looking at 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Fires quickly. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he left that one short, trying to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. The Bobcats will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Throw it, say it. Here's a heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Still running at the 40. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Fakes to grab. Brought down at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a first down. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Jackson. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. The Buckeyes line it up with a 1st and goal. Say it. Rushes on him. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Sayin on the play action. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Down he goes. He tried to get out of trouble, and this defense wasn't having it.
That is just what you want defensively, right? Bend, don't break. They drove down the field a little bit. They got 2nd and goal. Boom. Create that negative play. Now they got...
Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. The RPO, it's complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the...
Snags it, and he's open. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. No on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They'll go to the air. They've got the screen set up. Breaks into the open. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They just keep firing. They're setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Bobcats send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Sayin from the gun on third down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. And the Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. The give on the counter. Runs through a tackle. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up second and 4. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. Rides the back and leaves it. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Timeout signal forward by the Buckeyes. That's their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Unloads to the right. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Fires to the big fella.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play from him.
They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Sayin unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Under fire. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We begin with the Ole Miss Rebels taking on the number 22 team, the South Carolina Gamecocks. And it's Ole Miss keeping things within arm's reach here in this ranked-on-ranked battle. I think the plan here is just to get to halftime, then figure out a way to pull this out in the second half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back over to your game in Columbus. This defense has set the tone through 2 quarters of football. They've drawn a line in the sand, and they've held it. It's why they'll take a lead into the second half, and it could be why they come away with a big victory. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out. They're inside the horseshoe.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. We're just about ready to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Ollie, what's the story as we start this second half?
Guys, catching up with Coach Hauser at the half, he said this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. 2 solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are at a premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next mistake and has a turnover, that might be a significant change in this game. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Guys?
Ollie, thank you. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. On the move, he fires. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Just needs a crack to get a return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. Here's Sayin to throw. Completes it in the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. They think there's room to run to the right here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. To the air, it's Sayin. Looking to the big tight end. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game.
And that is interception number 3 on the day.
The defense has been all over this quarterback all game long. It's almost as if they know where he's going to throw. That now, the 3rd interception he's thrown.
The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Got enough for the first. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. And the Bobcats come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Creates a little space. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. The play action fake. Had to throw it before he wanted. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. They got him, and down he goes. And what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They got to create some holes. They've gone nowhere. Several drives, no points. They need something to go right for this offense.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. And he's still running after the move. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Here's the pressure. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Throwing, Sayin. Fires to the middle. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Got the back over the middle. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Buckeyes have their offense in high gear. Again, it's Sayin. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Looking to throw again. Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. And the Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. 2nd and goal coming up. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Touchdown, Buckeye! They take the lead with the 6.
that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he's got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. The running back has it. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. They'll try it over the left side. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
The defense continues to have a great game. Both defenses have played well. These offenses are going to have to change something up, protect their quarterbacks a little bit better.
Pocket breaking down. And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the first down. The Bobcats will punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Here on Ohio State's sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll go play action with Sayin. Throws to the tight end. Working that left side. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Say it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. On target over the middle. And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone at the 13. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. They want to think this 3rd and 1 play over, and they'll use a timeout here. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Touchdown, Ohio State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense. Not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Ohio sends out the offense to start this drive. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Oh, they're after him. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better.
Maybe some room here. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. From the red zone, it's Jackson. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Running inside, it's Jackson. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left. But, man, that clock is ticking, and they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Fires to the middle. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. This offense has it with really good field position. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Unleashes one deep. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. So now it's second and long. Back to pass, it's Sayin. This time on target.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide, he sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass, you'll take that completion.
Going to the run, it's West. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up fourth down as this defense makes a play. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He's got it, first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The Buckeyes will snap it on first and 10. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Right back to him on the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It's 3rd and 5. Sayin from the gun on third down. He's got it and still on his feet. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Touchdown, Buckeye! And the punishment has been extended.
And with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you've wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Keeps it on first down. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Offense gets set for second down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Might have a chance. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They'll operate out of split backs. On the option. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Off play action.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of...
And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Final timeout called by the Buckeyes. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. Punt is on its way. No fair catches here, looking for room. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Sayin stands in and takes the hit. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. To throw, it's Sayin. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking for a gap, it's West. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's Sayin to throw. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Going for it all. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on 1st down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on 2nd down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. He wants a big play here late. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And with that turnover, that'll finish the game. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
In this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.